Evet, herkese selamlar arkadaşlar. Türkçe kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. En son kanlı baronun karısı kızıyla konuşmak için, daha doğrusu aramaya çıkmıştık. Bir tane köyde bir tane aile ziyaret etmiştik en son. Önceki bölümde bir hata oldu. Kayıt eee, almamış kaydı. Onu yayında oynadığım için yayından da alabildim yedeğini. O konuda iyi oldu. Aynı zamanda şimdi yayındayım zaten. twitch.tv/trekingshot. Oradan da gelebilirsiniz, yayınlara bakabilirsiniz. Şimdi önce şu envantere bir bakalım. Bakacağım şimdi. Şundan gerekirse şunları satayım ben ya. En mantıklısı öyle olacak ama bilmiyorum tabi. Şimdi bir dakika ya. Şimdi bunları geç. Kim diyeceğim? Tamam. Çok önemli değil, şu an bir şey yapacaktım. Çok önemli değil. Ha, burada var mı? Var. Heh. Şu an Geralt'ın üstünde görüyorsunuz. twitch.tv TRKingshot. Aynen bu. Tamam. Kanalın ismiyle aynı Twitch adresine. Şimdi en son 7. level olduk. Şunları satacağım ben. Ben bunları kullanmam ki. Ben bunları ne zaman kullanacağım? Geç bunları. Dur. Şimdi Baron'u ailesi hakkında konuşmaya gideceğiz. Sonra da kızını bulmaya gideriz. Şimdi bir dakika. Şöyle hızlı seyahat yapabiliyor muyuz? Görürüz. Şöyle bir hızlı seyahat yapsın. Ben ekranda bir ayar yapacağım. Dakika.
Slow now. Whoa.
Bir saniye. Neredeydi o ya? O değil. Heh. Rol yapma oyunu. Rol yapma oyununa geçtik şu an. Tamam.
Faster. Hey ya. Giddy up.
Kapıyı açık bırakmışlar bari.
Faster. Slow now.
İn. Çavuş, bana kapıyı aç lan.
Witcher, a word, please.
Konuşalım canım.
What is it? That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No, don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
Allah Allah. Canım, moralim bozuk. Baron kızmıyorsun değil mi lan bana? Çiçeklerini topluyorum pek ama. Otlar lazım ona biliyor musun? Aa aşk mektubu. Konuşalım bakalım.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. I'll never know which blooms would please my second daughter most. Damn shame.
She brought death down on others. The sooner you start thinking of it that way, the better off you'll be.
Can't deny that. Doesn't make it any easier to live with, though.
Your loss. It must hurt. Bad. But there wasn't anything we could do.
No. Not now. Not anymore. It was too late. That was clear. Should have acted earlier. Taken them all from this damned felon. In this hole. This reesty mire. Nothing could go right here.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenfurt.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
Tamam gideceğim.
That much I can do.
I'm grateful. Take this, call it enticement, and this might prove useful.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontar Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest. That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, where he's still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Aye, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
At Kaer Morhen.
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads, as I recall.
They made an exception for me.
Right. Mean to say you're a she-witcher?
Not entirely. The mutations, I was never subjected to them. But everything else I know, I learned from the witches there.
Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
'Cause you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside.
A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do it all.
Korktun mu?
You get the jitters?
No.
So why not?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
Niye seher vakti başlıyoruz kardeşim? Allah Allah. Kaydedeceksin değil mi? Burada bir kaydet de ondan sonra yanlışlıkla kaybedince... Aha tavşana bak. Tipe gel.
The day dawns.
Ready?
As
Ben hazır değilim lan.
First one to the tower.
Man chop!
Bir dakika oyunu kaydet.
Come on, silly, don't you embarrass us.
Bence de. Nereden gideceğiz lan?
Sure how it's done. Move it, move it. Come on, lass.
Ben geldim.
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you!
What?
Bir şey oluyor. Onun oldu.
Another chance to win.
Ata mı saldırdı? Neyi yüklüyorsun lan bu kadar?
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even were it to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too. Can't help wondering why you made a deal with the Nilfgaardians.
What could I do? Cast myself at them and die a hero? Fuck a hero's death. Fuck death.
Rather live as a traitor.
Ere long, none will remember it. Temeria is no more. There's naught left to betray.
The local Nilfgaardian garrison doesn't look that strong.
What of it? Even were I to attack, cut them down to a man, others will come soon. Black ones will flood this land, take control before long. Sure as we've all got arseholes, they will.
Ben son sıkıştı diyorlar işte. çevirmişler lan.
How do you wind up here? Just curious.
It's no secret. I was a Temerian soldier. My unit smashed at the war's start. Soon after, we lost hope of regrouping, driving the foe back. Those who remained wandered north. Others, deserters or merely broken men, joined us. We were a snowball rolling down a slope. By the time we reached Crow's Perch, I commanded a sizable force.
Just march into the fortress, make yourselves at home?
With Nilfgaard advancing, the local lord had fled, abandoned the Perch. Once this war's over and Nilfgaard's victorious, the Black Ones will grant me a title. All talk of a self-proclaimed baron will cease.
İyi, hadi görüşürüz. Baran'ın kızı Tamara'yı bul. Oyunu bir kaydet önce. Dünya haritası. Orası nerede? Burada. O zaman buraya hızlı seyahat. Ha, bu arada şey galiba. Normalde yok böyle bir hızlı seyahat. Ben mod yükledim. Moddan olabilir bu olay. Mod yüklediğim için ne oluyorsunuz lan? Ne oluyorsunuz lan? Düşün bakalım. Ne oldu? Açılmıyor bu. Takıldı mı lan? Evet, takıldı galiba. Ne yapacağım? Herhalde gidemedik. Allah'tan kaydetmiştim. Geliyorum şimdi. Evet, devam ediyoruz. Moddan dolayı muhtemelen şey oldu. Benim tahminim öyle. Bir de şunu reset modundan dolayı oluyor. Home tuşuna basınca şey kapanıyor. HUD kapanıyor. Arayüz. Şimdi madem şey yapamadık. Yükleme ekranında kaldı. Biz de yürüyerek gideriz o zaman.
What do you say we flog some pig?
Wait, Witcher! When you find my daughter, will you give her this?
Ne lan o?
A rag doll.
Veririm. Baron, görüşürüz. Geliyorum hemen. Kızını bulup geleceğim. Yine mi gitmiş ya arayüz? Ah.
Little prick.
Çocuk.
Who may I assist?
Aa, çocuk sandım lan, cüceymiş. Allah'ın manyağı.
Looking for someone who can craft me some armor. Gotta be top quality.
Well, I've been at it 20 years now. Mastered the craft in some respects, if I do say so myself.
You wish.
Don't listen to her. She's been sore lately, snorting every chance she gets. So, what kind of armor are we talking about?
Light, but durable. Can't constrain movement, and I gotta be able to get in it without anybody's help.
That all? Sure it shouldn't be self-cleaning. And how about it wipe your arse after you take a shite in the bushes?
Sounds great. Can you make a suit like that?
No, but find someone who can and I'll gladly meet them. Ought to know one thing when it comes to armor. If it's got to be durable, it can't be light.
It can. Just needs the proper tools to make it. Tools like the folk of Clan Torderoch used on Undvik.
Joanna, I told you time and again to stay silent when I talk to customers. Shouldn't pester folk with those nonsense Skellige legends of yours.
It ain't legend, and it ain't nonsense. My granddad would go to Undvik for his armour. Said Torderoch folk made the best. Till last year, that is, when a giant ravaged their island. Inhabitants either ran off or died, but the forge should still be in one piece.
Worth looking into. Say I find the tools. Will you craft the armor for me?
On condition you bring the tools. But only then.
These legends mention where the forge might be?
Yes, north side of the isle, in a cave. Clanfolk carved out a rock face to build it.
Look for the tools next time I'm in Skellige. Take care now.
We're forever getting tossed at the tavern.
Wild hunt.
Want a chat? No, with me. My head's a twirling with hunger.
Our men were roiled. Wanted to chase him off. Sadly,
Oi,
that
lads,
lot
fancy an
outnumbered
outing
them.
to find that
They
shinty?
Kocaman adamı çocuk sandım ya la.
Come on.
Otların arasında sıcak götünü silmek ister misin? Dedi ya la. Ben de olur dedim bilerek.
Quite the work my man's got in. Not half bad.
Öyle yapan birini bulabilirsen bana da söyle dedi ya. Orası çok iyiydi ya.
Like to take a look.
Önce okuyup sonra satsam. Kaç ekmek alak. 100 birim kaldı. Bu ne? Bin ve yaşam.
Farewell.
Rogues and curs the lot. One pass at his last look at the woods.
Need a swift kick in the arse.
Ne dedi lan o?
What? Yeah, boring as fuck.
Herhalde bu sefer gider.
Come on, Roach. Hey-ya! Ne korkuyorsun lan? Lan oğlum şey yapmadın lan. Da bana saldırsalar ne olur, saldırmasalar ne olur zaten. Burası işçi köyü bildiğiniz zaten. Normal bir yer değil. Ha buraya giremiyor muyuz? Kapı kapalı. Ha, atsız giriyorum. Okay.
Halt! No passage.
Case of the plague surface in the city or something?
The plague? No. We're to not let folk in the city. It's an order, so I don't, unless someone's got a pass.
This what you mean?
Let me look at that. Missing a seal. The red one.
Impossible.
Department of Civil Defence forgot again. They're really off their heads these days. Happens, so be it. You may come through.
Sağ ol canım.
Come through.
Açın kapıyı.
Out the way. Keep that up, I'll crack your skull open. Long live Radovid.
Don't even try, Grey boy.
Deneme bile gri çocuk derken. Kızın annesine soracağım şimdi Tamara.
Are you a witcher?
Ben bir şey yapmak istemedim ki zaten.
Geezer copper.
Oh, apologies.
Ben özür dilerim canım.
What can I get you? Have everything from apples to sandwiches. Babe, please. Bottle of ink. Stay out.
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek sent you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
Ana kediye gel. Pis pis pis pis. Tatlılığa gel ya.
You're looking for me, and who might you be? My father send you?
Yeah, to see if you're still alive. And well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait.
We've nothing more to talk about.
Got every right to be angry at your father, but he's worried about you.
I have a right. Thank you kindly. So good to have the approval of his hired thug. And my father worries only about what to get soused on next.
He's no saint, that's clear. But he's got the whole province on its feet looking for you. Finding you and your mother, seems to me there's nothing more important to him now. I know evil men. He's not one of them.
Shame he never showed such concern before. Especially for my mother.
He made a mistake and knows that. I'm not defending him, just saying that maybe he's come to realize what he's done, and what you mean to him.
Oh, wonderful. I'll bear that in mind. Did you really come all the way here just to tell me that?
Hayır, bunun için gelmedim. Sadece.
Before I agreed to look for you, your father told me his version of events. Tell me yours.
Mine? It's dull as life amidst the swamps. My earliest memories are of a drunken father lying under the stairs, caked in mud and clutching a bottle. Next dozen years, pretty much the same. Father would drink, disappear for days, then come home in a rage and send furniture flying. Thank the gods for war. I was glad every time they sent him off. And the quarrels. I remember him screaming at Mum, the thuds as he beat her, then her sobbing. I'd hide under my bed and long for silence. That's the long and short of it. Multiply by 19 and there you have my life. Finally, we'd had enough, Mum and me. He crossed the line and we fled.
I don't mean to pry, but I know your mother had a miscarriage.
His doing? He shoved her, she fell, that's how it started. We were alone, no one to help, blood everywhere. Worst night of my life.
Sorry. Must have been hard for you both.
Mum was in shock. She was raving that it was better this way, that she never wanted the child. Must have had a fever. She was losing blood the whole time.
She didn't want the child?
Said she'd sooner cut open her gut than bear another child from his seed.
Wojtek claims your mother had strange marks on her hands, and that a monster dragged her into the woods. That true?
We were riding towards the river. Suddenly, Mum cried out, bent over, almost fell off her horse. I rode up to her and saw something strange. Her hands were on fire. And then that creature leapt from the woods. I don't know what it was, but it roared so fierce my nose bled. I saw it topple trees. I've never been so scared in my life. And that thing grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods. I wanted to turn back, go after them, but the horses panicked. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
Tamam, gidip bulacağım da.
What will you do now?
Find my mum.
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends.
Ben de
They'll
yardım
help
edebilirim.
me.
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire? A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men. They'll help me.
Hence the candlesticks in your room. So you believe in the eternal fire?
Once the heat of the fire has set your heart aflame, it gives you strength and leads you down the path of truth for the rest of your life. I hope it'll bless you with its warmth one day.
Thanks. Thing is, fire's tricky. It's easy to get burned. What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life? Forgotten it already.
Well, well. A witcher. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking
Niye
things
lan?
down.
Canavar katili gayet normal.
Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the Bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own decisions.
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another.
Lan gerizekalı.
The hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you. So the Baron hired a witcher to find his daughter. Interesting.
Desperate fathers have been known to do a lot to find their daughters.
Unexpected from a witcher. I thought your mutations cleansed you of humanity. Stripped you of emotions.
You don't need mutations to strip men of their humanity. I've seen plenty of examples. Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the eternal fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Before you go, your father asked me to give you this.
Clara? Father told you to give me Clara. Funny how he thought to buy me back with a memory. Tell him one gesture could never make up for a ruined childhood. So long, Witcher. In spite of all, I'm grateful you gave me a choice. Didn't force me to go back to the tyrant.
Hope you know what you're getting yourself into. So long, and good luck.
Hala yalanıyor lan. Tipe gel. Ey Allah'ım. Oyunu kaydet. Şimdi dünya haritası. Onun önce görevler. Şimdi onu geç falan, cadının peşinden. Ha, cadı. Cadıyı bulmak lazım. İkinci görevleri ben yapmam ana. Ha, Belen'de. Belen'likleri bu şeyi bul, Baron işini Baron'la Tamara hakkında konuş. Cadının peşinde. Bu mu? Ben diğer pozisyonu incele. Tamam, oraya gideceğiz. Ana, gemiye bak. Lan, neyse. Neyse, bir şey demeyeceğim. Şerefsizsin. O yüzden bir şey demeyeceğim.
You'll not find any monsters in Novigrad. The eternal fire burns within these walls.
Ya Novigrad'da zaten canavar aramıyorum, geri zekalı. Beyinsiz ya. Laf sokacaksınız ya, var ya, ama beyinsizler ya. Hiçbirini okumayacağım. Şimdi önce verendeki diğer ipuçlarını bulup baronun şeyini bulacağız. Aslında şey yok mu ya? Dur bakayım. Aa, berber var lan. Dur hemen şurada. Assassin's gibi çıksak ne var la? Aman yani. Yapacağınız iş basit ya. Da. Dur saçımı kestireceğim. Direkt la üst katta mı? Kimse görmez zaten. Niye kilitli dayı? Yavaş. Aslında bir düzeltelim ya. Selamünaleyküm berber. Ne haber?
Greetings, master. What can I do for you? Got a razor and shears? Good. Make me look decent.
Bence fena olmadı. Güzel.
So long.
Bence gayet güzel oldu bu arada. Bayağı iyi oldu.
Beware the witch hunters. Good day. Beware the witch hunters.
Cadı avcılarından sakın. Haydi bakalım. Hızlıca. Bir dakika lan, Velen burası değil mi oğlum zaten? Ha. Ha, değil mi lan? Lan oğlum. Aman. Geri zekalı mısın? Yani.
Come on, Roach.
Beyinsiz misin ulan? Bir kaydedeyim de ne olur. Teyze çekil. Belanı benden bulma. Yalnız önceki bölümde okutturamadık ya şeyi. Ateşi yanlışlıkla direkt gidip baronla konuştum. Aptal gibi. Çok bir şey oldu. Lan evin girişi nerede? Şatonun.
Plowing hangover.
Aye.
Hey?
I need a good plow.
Selamünaleyküm baroncum, ben geldim.
I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
Gave Tamara your gift.
How'd she react?
Probably not like you'd have wanted. She threw the doll away.
Threw it away? Oh, gods, I hoped, despite all. Oh.
Yani yapacak bir şey yok.
Well, what of Anna?
Still don't know anything specific, but I'm on her trail.
Well, will you stand there like a knob? Find her!
Kapa lan çeneni. Allah Allah, adama bak ya. Köpek ya. Sana ne lan? Anna'yı nasıl bulacağım? Ben hala onu çözmüş değilim. Bedendeki diğer ipucu dediğin ne? Bir dakika. O nasıl bir burun çekmedir hayvan?
Fuck.
Sana fuck.
Well, bring out the gimp.
Think the gimp's sleeping.
Well,
fake.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf I am. Where'd you come from?
Dışarıdan geldim. Sen nereden geldin? Anahtar gerekiyor.
Oi!
Ben seni niye şey yapayım ki ya? Vurayım. Ya ama pardon. Belki de çatıya çıkmam lazım. Aşağıda bir bok bulamadım.
Get out of my sight.
Kapa lan çeneni. Nasıl bir şey arıyoruz? İpucu. Ne kadar oldu? 50 dakika. Tamam. Bu bölüm Tamara'yı bulduk. Bir sonraki bölümde kaldığımız yerden devam edeceğiz. İzlediğiniz için teşekkürler. Burada kalalım. Şöyle hemen bir kaydımı aldım. Burada kalalım. Bir sonraki bölümde kaldığımız yerden devam edeceğiz. Beğendiyseniz beğenmeyi unutmayın. Hoşça kalın.